Hi guys, welcome back to my artistry. In this video, I will show you how I made this beautiful marine treasure pyramid. I will tell you all my secrets and great tips and tricks to make such large pyramids with no or bare minimal air bubbles. So stay tuned guys. I worked almost a month to make this lovely pyramid. It took me hours to achieve this fantastic result. So don't forget to hit a like and subscribe to my channel as it helps me to make more such wonderful art videos. Let's first take a look at the armamentaria needed. This is a giant pyramid silicone mold that comes with a plastic stand to support the pyramid mold while the resin is setting. I will be using my new favorite craft resin, which is poured in equal parts of resin and hardener. The main attraction of the pyramid is the emerald color crystal and these starfishes. I'll be adding a few tiny ones and white colored seashells from this packet, Swarovski diamonds and gold flakes. In the resin, I'll be adding the mica pigments emerald green, turquoise, which is almost the color of this crystal, brilliant blue, and pure gold. The other golds I will be adding are fusion glass glitter from Mayer, gold glass chips, this sapphire blue colored shed glitters from Recollections, a little of sapphire blue chunky glitter from Recollections, this sea blue and emerald green colored fine glitters. I love to see the tip of the pyramid in gold color, so starting with these fusion glass glitters. This bottle has some black colored chunks that I have separated and will be using only the gold. Let's start by adding a little clear resin at the tip and remove any bubbles with a toothpick. Now I am using a small heat gun to disperse any bubbles entrapped. It's a little difficult to take out the bubbles from the tip, looking for any remaining bubbles in every possible angle. Now I am dispersing these gold glass glitters directly, pushing them from the walls with a toothpick. I am adding over the gold these blue sapphire chunky glitters. It's the same process as with the gold glitters. Once done, I will leave this aside for a day to cure and then add the next layer of resin. So every single layer of resin I'll be adding after 24 hours. The next day, I have mixed the tester's white paint in resin and poured a tiny layer. This is how the tip of our pyramid looks, a layer of gold, blue, sapphire and white. Before adding the next layer, make sure to clear the drips from the previous day. The best way is to take a piece of painter's tape and tap it around the mold. You can see it here, the dry unwanted resin chips stick to the tape. Once done, our mold is free of any residue. Now I am adding a layer of turquoise. I've added some clear resin in the small bowl. I'm applying heat both in the resin as well as mold. Adding mica powder and stirring it well until it's evenly mixed. Pouring the turquoise layer in the mold. The next day, I am adding these sea blue colored flying glitters in the clear resin, mixing them and pouring in our pyramid. Now it's time to add some layers of clear resin where our main highlights of the pyramid can be seen, and that's the marine treasure. After a few layers of clear resin, I have added the emerald crystal by hanging it with a thread tied to the torpedo scale. I did this because I don't want to place the crystal anyway but hang it upright at the center. By the way, the torpedo level scale has no significance. I need some lightweight rod or stick to hang and tie the crystal, and my lazy hands could reach out to the torpedo scale lying at the corner of my table. Pouring the next layer of resin and dispersing any air bubbles with the heat gun. The next day, when the resin is set, I am cutting the thread and taking it off the crystal. It's stuck. Our crystal is well standing at the center. At this point, I am very relieved and happy. I can see the result I have imagined. Now, a few more layers of clear resin every other day till I reach the height of the end point of the crystal. When the last layer of resin is about to set, that is an hour after pouring, I am adding these seashells and slightly pushing them down. Now I am adding these lovely starfishes in the mold. Remember to place all these objects upside down. I have these Swarovski diamonds that I want to add here. Of all the colors, I will be adding white, light green and emerald green. This is the light green one. You can see how sparkly it is. I am gently holding it inverted with a tweezer and placing it on the resin and giving it a light push. Lastly, in the clear resin, I am adding these gold flakes. It's easy to place them with a toothpick. I initially thought of using the other emerald green glitters. I changed my mind and now adding this very sparkly emerald green embossing powder. I want to add a lot in the clear resin. It's just mesmerizing to watch this. I have selected this color because firstly, it complements our emerald crystal and its dark marine color that can very well highlight all the gems and starfishes. Preheating the mold and pouring it over. Here I want to take you up close and show you an essential feature of this craft resin. You can clearly see the bubbles themselves rises up to the top and pops up. Of course, they need some help and all the necessary precautions. See how they are bursting off. I am glad I could capture this. Next day, I am adding a layer of bright blue. Look how beautiful waves it forms when I blow with a heat gun. Of course, they disappear when the resin sets. Now I have decided to add a layer of gold glitters. Although it was not in my initial plan, now I think more gold will give it a more shimmering look. It is so mesmerizing and fascinating to watch all these glitters mixing in the resin. I am adding a little of pure gold mica powder to the mix. so that the are even in the resin and not settle at the bottom. I am adding these gold chips only at the borders. I think it will give a dual look of both the gold glitters and the gold chips, and I'm excited to see the result. Hope it turns out well. In the clear resin, I'm adding these blue sapphire glitter shards, mixing them and pouring over the resin. Now I am adding a layer of cotton white mica powder mixed in craft resin. I have added a few more layers. After the last layer of resin with emerald green mica powder, I have left the pyramid for 3 days to completely cure. It's time to take it out from the mold. First, I am separating the pyramid from the plastic box. It's not that easy. I did try a couple of times and finally got it out. Now it's time for the big reveal. Ta-da! Wow, I just love it. It's the result of almost a month-long work. It's so mesmerizing to watch this. Are the last few layers I have added emerald green, sapphire blue, light green glitters with light green glitter chips, and 3 layers of cotton white. These 3 layers I have added to create 2 lines in between, which give a nice design to the cotton white with almost silver lines. You guys know that I have added these gold chips along the border of gold glitters. The same way I have added these light green chips at the border of the green glitters. I love the outcome. Here's a close look. Everything here is so shimmering and sparkling. The camera doesn't do justice to these colors. Let me take this outside. Love that the tip of the pyramid is in gold. The emerald green embossing powder's bed complements the emerald crystal that is standing tall at the center. All this treasure, Swarovski diamonds, gold flakes, starfishes, and seashells with all these marine colors give a fantastic appearance to the pyramid. And I love this craft resin that is so clear and has the property to eliminate air by itself. I hope you guys love this pyramid. Do comment and let me know what you guys think about this art. I hope to get at least 50 likes to this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. Your appreciations in the form of likes and comments give me a boost to make much more beautiful art. Do press the bell icon for notifications, as I do have many more different crafts coming soon with this beautiful resin. Also, do check my other social media and Etsy shop. Link is in the description. Take care and bye.